putting out an advert that was dubbed misogynistic and massively offensive over a song featuring a man and a woman's relationship, where the song states, "Now a baby's coming and they don't know what it is. Hannah's hoping for a girl. Dave's just hoping that it's his." It's a bit cheeky. It's kind of just old-fashioned homely humor as far as I'm concerned.
It's funny, but I'm quite shocked that they did it.
I know. I'm shocked that a company in the modern UK actually went ahead and tried something like this.
Yeah.
But then we had female comedian. I know, contradiction in terms, but I'll just carry on.
Yeah.
We'll take it seriously anyway. Jenny Eclair wrote on Twitter, "I'm watching the Crown Paint baby coming ad, and I can't be on my own thinking it's beyond mad. I find this massively offensive." And now, as a result of this and more than 100 complaints about the ad, the Advertising Standards Agency is talking about and currently assessing carefully to determine whether there are grounds for an investigation. So, this cheeky little fun song thrown into a paint advert, some female comedian, and over 100 people write in to complain, "Oh, we might have to put an investigation forward." How stupid.
I know a bit more about this than you may imagine. I'm writing my third book at the moment on feminism.
Oh,
and one of the chapters, I forgot what the chapter's about now, but I've been looking into this. So there's research now from Germany that 10%, roughly about 10% of fathers in Germany who think that child's his, it isn't his. 10% in Germany. In France, because the number got so high, it's now illegal in France to DNA test your child without your mother's consent.
Really? Yeah. So that's just protecting women from consequences of their actions there. Okay, very interesting.
There's been some British studies, and they're saying in Britain it could be up to as much as 20% of men are raising a child that isn't theirs.
I assume without their knowledge.
I mean, yeah. No, I'm not about step parents. I'm talking about they think that child's theirs, and it only gets found out. And the reason why they've done these researches in certain hospitals is the child's had an operation, the dad's had an operation. So they've got samples, they've got tissue samples.
And they can see.
And it's all done blindly, so they never tell the parents, but they've done these tests and they've worked out, they reckon, suspect maybe 20% of British men are raising a child that's not theirs.
God, that's just awful. That's horrifying to hear, to be perfectly honest, because I don't know, as a man, the one thing that you really want to do is have your children and raise them how you want, pass on your bloodline, pass on your genes, etc. And it's so deceptive and awful, but just a product of modernity, as far as I'm concerned, sadly, where you've got no accountability, no responsibility for people's own actions. Women are actively encouraged to go out and be whores, let's be perfectly honest. And then, when the inevitable consequences come as a result of that, you basically get the state and other apparatus around there protecting them from the consequences of their own actions. Because I'm sorry, if you've cheated on your significant other and basically subterfuge got them to raise a child that isn't their own, that man has no responsibility to look after you or that child, as horrible as that could sound, especially on behalf of the child. But, woman should have thought that.
The worst place for this to happen to is America.
Oh, really?
Even if in court, if you can prove that child's not yours in court, in most states, it doesn't matter. You thought you were the child's father, therefore you will pay alimony for the next 18 years.
Pure absurdity.
Yep.
Pure absurdity.
So maybe Crown Paints have done as a public service by raising this, because I bet nobody knew what I just said then.